We're your teacher friends.
Hi, it's Lydia.
And Heather, we're your teacher friends back here again with another maths activity for today. And what we love about this activity is that students are able to make measurements and you find numbers out in their school environment. And these are some of the materials that you might have available to use for this activity.
So we hope you're able to see that our intent through these series of math videos is to present math as a language, to use numbers as a language to describe our surroundings. And this is one way of students looking for these numbers by using different ways, different instruments to be measuring temperature. But measuring the temperature is not the objective of the lesson. What's the point of it? Well, the point of it is to find different temperatures so that we can compare. And when we compare temperatures, we're then able to find answers to questions and to explain the relationships of the things around us. And that is the power of numbers. So shall we go through a few of these thermometers?
Yes,
Heather?
because people might have different thermometers at their schools. I'm going to show you
The basic one.
my cool one. These are one of the sticker ones. Maybe if you've got an aquarium, you might have seen one of these. And these will also tell us the temperature of our skin.
But these may not be ideal for this activity. If you had some other ones, they might be better.
Depends where you live. If your temperature is between 10 and 40 degrees, you could definitely use this.
So the range is a consideration.
This
Digital?
one here, digital. All right, one each.
Yep.
So digital thermometers like this, these ones you might have seen in relation to food.
That's right.
Testing the temperatures of things you're cooking or brewing.
So there's a probe and those numbers turn up on the screen. Use these if you have them, and they should be quite safe when you bring them out to different parts of the school. But really, they don't show the change in temperature, which I think is part of the magic of this activity. That said, we've come now to glass thermometers. So these types of glass thermometers are better because we will be bringing them out from place to place because these have a plastic backing and students are less likely to
drop them.
case in point, break the glass and spill the red liquid that's inside. It is not mercury, so it's safe. Most of these thermometers have methylated spirit that has been dyed.
We just want to watch out if I had dropped it and broken it there for just picking up bits of glass.
That's right. So if you haven't used these kinds of thermometers before, this is how it works. There will tend to be two scales, but because we're in Australia, we'll ignore the Fahrenheit scale. And we just watch the red level move up and down. So this level will move up and down depending on how much heat is present in the system. Where it stops, it'll give you the temperature. And Heather, could you read this for me?
Looks to me like about 16 degrees Celsius.
And the Celsius scale is what the students will be recording. And it's good to point that out to the students because many of them are not even aware that there are two scales present.
Or watching too many American video clips.
So Heather, what questions have you got in mind that this task can help us find answers to?
Well, I am very keen to head out of the classroom and head around the school and measure some temperatures in different locations. I feel like people in the class might already have an idea about where the hottest and coolest places are in the school, but let's get some numbers and we can record those down.
So that we can compare them
And then we
thereafter.
can come back with some suggestions about what we can do with that information that we've collected.
Shall we go outside? I'm off this way. What a surprise it was to find such a great variation in temperature around different parts of the school. There was about a 4-degree difference between the hottest part of the school and under the shade in the soil. I was very taken aback by that.
Yeah. I think, maybe that was some of the things that we thought were going to happen, but now we've got the actual data so that we can use that to do some more work after. What sort of things do you think we might be able to do now we've collected this data?
And that is the situation that a lot of researchers are facing. The data is there. The problem used to be in gathering the data, but it's no longer the case. And there's just huge volumes of data that's already available. The question is, what can we do with this data? What questions do we ask? What patterns can we pick out? And I think that is the key to preparing our kids for this unknown but exciting future.